Castro from exoticwoodpen.com. In this video we're going to try a little something different. Instead of me being in the garage talking about what I'm making on or what I'm working on, in this video I thought I'd try and do something different. Instead of promoting my own work, I'd like to promote some other workers, people that I follow, and other artisans showing off their work. So on the cover picture here we see this is by Thomas Walter, and he is out of Florida. This is the latest piece that he just made, and he calls it Shades of Gray. This one is made from various types of material, and this is of course a bespoke fountain pen. And interestingly enough, this is Cocobolo burl. Really hard to come by. I've been using Cocobolo for quite a while, and I've only had a little bit of figured Cocobolo. And anyway, this is just a beautiful pen. One of the things I'd like to point out, now this is just a screenshot, and all the pictures that are here are only screenshots. So anyway, so I can't really click on them to enlarge them. I didn't, when I took the screenshots, I didn't really consider all that. In the next video, I'll work on that a little bit better. But I want to point out one of the things that he does here. You can kind of see it right here, is this little, on the custom pen clip, which I believe is a Damascus, Damascus center band clip and finals. He puts a little bit of acrylic on the bottom side that's epoxied in place to protect your shirt pockets. And here we go. Here's the next picture, and you can see that a little bit better right there. And anyway, it's just a fantastic detail, highlighting the craftsmanship and sort of thinking ahead. So anyway, if you're not familiar with Thomas Walter, you can find him, I believe, on the Pen Artisan Guild Facebook page and Pen Artisan Guild Facebook friends. So to the next guy here is Jean-Claude Gauvin. I always mess that up. And anyway, he's a great pen turner out of Scotland, a Facebook friend of mine. And he always does some really unique stuff. And this one is a bespoke fountain pen. And he, of course, right here is, it's semi-transparent. I've always seen them so that you can backfill that up, or when you're running out of ink. And it's usually transparent, clear. And anyway, he matched that color, I think, beautifully with the pen kit, or not a pen kit, being that this is a cast blank, and of course he casts his own blanks. And anyway, just being that dyed transparent color, you can still see the ink and see when you're running low. I think he's done a great job on that one. So on to the next one. Lauren Rance. I'm not exactly sure where he's from, but this one is a beautiful bespoke fountain pen, of course with the clip, everything, just a beautiful pen kit. And his work is always very nicely done. Of course, this is one of my own. I can't do one of my own videos without plugging some of my own work. This one is just a plain acrylic, multiple acrylic blanks. I think I used 6 acrylic blanks with this one, and Joa number 6 nib. And of course the clip is made out of a .50 caliber bullet and attached from the exterior. And anyway, this was a fun one to make, and this one went to Thomas Walters in Florida. He did something for me, and in return I made that for him. So next clip is going to be, okay, now we're going into the pen segmenting. And if you're into pen segmenting, you're familiar with this guy here, Steve Kondo. He's kind of like the the go-to geesey guy. He phenomenal pen turner. Really makes these wonderful blanks, and he sells his blanks, of course, $60 each. Great, wonderful craftsmanship in all the work that he does, and he puts out a pen almost every day. And anyway, make sure you support him and purchase his blanks. This is someone I'm not particularly familiar with because I don't get on the Facebook page that often. But anyway, this is a beautiful pen kit, sort of a geesey style. And boy, the colors, I don't know what the woods are, but because it's not listed here, but you can see in the pictures what a great job Troy did on this pen. If you're familiar with him, you can let him know that you appreciate his work. He did a fantastic job on this pen. David Shepperson this is a great segmented slimline. Not a particularly fan of slimlines. I've never actually turned them either, but anyway, this is great. Modified version of it, probably the best looking one I've seen, and see a lot of work went into that. He did a great job. I wanted to post that on here and show what you can do with a little creativity, thinking outside the box with kit pens. Ken Frisbee, another one of the legends that I would call in the segmenting area. Great job here. I don't know the woods here, but just a fantastic job. He never does disappoint with any of his pens that he puts out. Bill Gower is another name I'm not familiar with, and you can see these are like executive pen kits. Looks like maple, walnut, and something else. A lot of work goes into making these. You know, just a few of these alone is this is just a phenomenal amount of work. So like he says, he's never really sure what they're going to look like until they're turned, and you can see that all the planning has really paid off. Scott Vaughn, and this is just a classy, elegant looking pen. Not a whole lot going on with it, but sometimes less is more. Great choice of woods. You can see he was taught by one of the best, Jim Goody, and just a phenomenal choice of colors and materials here. Really looks great. Good job, Scott. Dale Parrott, this guy, he's phenomenal. Whenever he puts out a pen, it really always catches my attention, and you can see that this is his scrap bin, and he keeps all of his failures and unfinished projects. So anyway, you can see all the work that goes into and all the planning, all the work that he has ahead of him, and whenever he puts out a pen, it's always amazing. And I think he's one of the best segmenters out there as well. Let's go to the next person. Oh, Steve Kondo. Okay, I've showed off his blanks a little earlier, and this is very nice looking Sierra, really classy, very simple, and just a great looking pen kit. A good choice of materials, not overdone, and I'm sure this one will look great in the hand. So if you get a chance to purchase anything from him, or let them know that you like this stuff on the video. If you like this format of videos, let me see, is there anything else? Nope, that is it. So if you like this format of videos, hey, just let me know in the comments. Other than that, have a great day.